guys, this is Kelly with City Slickers Homesteaders. So today I'm going to show you canning green beans. So my grandparents bought us a whole bunch of green beans. If you live like in Ohio, I know there's some in Michigan and Indiana, but Myers is doing like a Labor Day sale this week, and their green beans are 88 cents a pound. Can't beat that price. Because usually around here I've seen it anywhere from like $1.50 to $1.99 a pound generally, so for the fresh green beans. So, and my grandma, love her to death, she's retired. She bought them, cleaned them, and already picked off the ends. So, of course, then when they came over, I already, they still had some green beans left from what we canned last year that we've been giving them throughout the year when they come over. Oh, my bag's gonna fall over. So I gave her some more. Also gave her some apple dumplings that we had in the freezer that we normally can every year. Or not can, but we make up. Me, our family, my parents, my grandparents, we always make apple dumplings every year. But me and my parents still have some left over. My grandma likes to bash on them, so she doesn't. So I gave her a couple more packs that we had left. So... and my cat is playing in the boxes. If you hear a noise, I just got the dishwasher going, so don't mind that. The green beans are super easy. You literally just pack the jars with the green beans. I put in a half of a teaspoon of canning salt, or you can use kosher salt, pink Himalayan, just anything that's not the iodized salt. And then I'll use... I'll fill it up with hot water, debubble, everything like that. I've got my canner ready. I haven't turned it on yet. You always want to read your instructions on your pressure canner, fill it up to the line that it says. On the Presto, it's just to the first line, so it's just a few inches of water. So I'll go ahead and get these filled up, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay guys, so I have this many jars done so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and fill these up with water. Sometimes when you kind of get them started filling up with water, it kind of can make a little bit more room. So, and of course, with anything that you pressure can, you definitely want to keep it at the 1-inch mark. So sometimes you got to kind of snip your green beans a little bit more to get them to fit in. A little too much in that one. So, but I'm just filling them up with warm water, because I haven't started the canner yet, but when I do, they'll be going into warm water. So, you'll always want to make sure too that you debubble, and if when the bubbles start coming up, you lose some of your space, then you'll need to add water to get it back up too. So I just kind of go in, kind of try to shove them down. And I already did put in the half teaspoon of the canning salt. I'll put that one in somewhere else. So, but yeah, so you want to just do this with all of your jars after you get them packed in, get everything shoved in there pretty good. You definitely want it as full as possible. Trying to look at my phone while I'm trying to do this, and I was missing the jar. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll get a rag with a little bit of vinegar on it, and I'll wipe the rims and put the lids on, so I'll bring you guys back when I get to that point. Okay guys, so I got these all debubbled because it's easier with both hands. And I don't have a tripod or anything, so do what I can one-handed. So now I'm wiping the lids off with the vinegar on my rag. So I got some of those. So I just had my lid sitting in warm water just since I wasn't starting out with a warm product. It's not boiling water or anything, it's just warm. So, and I'm kind of just getting these out of the way so I can start getting them in my canner. And you always want to just do the rings fingertip tight, because if they're more than that, the lids will buckle, and that will not be a good thing. So, but once I get these all done, I will can these for 20 minutes for pints. If you were doing quarts, it would be 25 minutes. And that's at 10 pounds of pressure for my altitude. If you're at a higher altitude, always check then what you would need the pressure to be at. You can always check online. Definitely always check your volcanic book as reference for any altitudes, times, anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these, see what I get, and I'll bring you guys back. Hey guys, so I ended up with 20 jars. Still got a little bit left. So, but I got a completely full canner, so when you have a bigger pressure canner, you can put, they have like this tray you can buy. It's basically like the bottom tray. You can buy them extra on like Amazon, so you can double stack. So I have 20 pints in there. So then once this comes up to pressure, I've got it started heating. So once it comes up, I'll get the lid put on it here in a minute. You let it vent for 10 minutes out of, where's my thing at? Out of this little steam hole. You let it vent for 10 minutes before you put the weight on it. And then once it gets up to 10 pounds for my area, then that's when I start the timer for 20 minutes. So I'll bring you guys back when I get towards the end. Okay guys, so the green beans are done. They pressure canned for 20 minutes, and then I let it come down from pressure. Once the little knobby thing went down, I took the weight off. You let it set for another 10 minutes, and then I usually kind of crack the lid a little bit and let it sit for a little while longer, just so the jars can adjust to the temperature change. So I ended up with 20 pints here. So we'll get these all out here. These look amazing. Okay, my little trick here. Get the tray out. Throw it in the sink. Okay, so the last 10. I think I'll actually have some room on my counter for all these. Okay guys, so there it is, 20 pints of green beans. Oh, tray fell in the sink. Oh, and they're starting to ping. So as you can see, they're still boiling a little bit. Like I said, I left them sit in the canner for a little bit so they're not like crazy boiling. But look how amazing they look. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to can green beans. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave them in the comment section. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.